If your crochet circles look like a wobbly potato chip, you are missing one important step. Grab your hook, and we're going to fix it right now. Today we're learning the half double crochet flat circle. We'll go through the 3 most confusing rounds side by side. To answer the biggest turning chain questions, does it count as a stitch, or do you ignore it? You're going to see exactly what happens in both ways. No more guessing. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to count every stitch, place every marker, and crochet a perfect circle. Let's make our magic ring. First, let's look at when the chain does not count. Chain 2 and completely ignore it. Now, yarn over, insert your hook into the ring, and pull through all 3 loops. Then put your first stitch marker in the very first stitch. Keep going until you have total of 12 stitches. Then put a second marker in the 12th stitch. Now we can pull the ring closed and slip stitch directly into your first marked stitch. The slip stitch here is not counted as a stitch, so we pull it tight and skipping the chain completely. If the pattern says the chain does count, that chain 2 is your very first stitch. Put your first marker right into the top of that chain. Now add 11 more half double crochet into the ring to reach the 12th total. Now place your second marker in that last stitch. To finish the round, make a slip stitch into your first marked chain. As we move up to the round 2, remember to always move your markers up to the new first and the last stitches of the round, so you never lose your space. For our doesn't count circle, chain 2, because those does not count as a stitches, your very first stitch goes into the exactly same spot where you just did your slip stitch. Place 2 half double crochet here for increase. Put 2 half double crochet in every space around until you have total of 24 stitches. For our count circle, chain 2. This is your first half double crochet. Mark it. To make an increase right here at the start, place 1 half double crochet into the exactly same space. Then put 2 stitches in every space around for a total of 24 stitches. For the round 3, our pattern changes. Chain 2, put 1 normal half double crochet in the exactly same spot as your slip stitch. Then put 2 half double crochet in the next space for an increase. Repeat this pattern, 1 normal stitch, then an increase, all the way around until you have total of 36 stitches. For our count circle, chain 2. This counts as your first normal stitch. Place 2 stitches in the next space for your increase. Repeat this pattern, one normal stitch, then an increase, around until you reach 36 stitches. After you finishing round 3, let's look at the final result. When you count the turning chain as a stitch, you might see a small gap at the start of each round. When the turning chain does not count as a stitch, the pieces usually look tighter and more even. Different patterns use different ways. The most important thing is consistency. Pick up one method and keep it for the entire project. I would love to know which those 2 methods do you actually prefer using. Let me know down in the comments. If this video helped clear up the turning chain mystery for you, please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out our next tutorial. See you next time!